Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. I'm Johan Milan, and today, Tuesday, 16 January 2024. The trade setup directions for today will be long on the euro, the pound and the US dollar, and short on the New Zealand, the Australian dollar and the yen. My first pick of the day is a potential long on the pound yen, but before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk. Never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I will show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. Now, the pound yen, we can see the pound still very strong, although the dollar steals all the sparkle now. The pound is still overall very, very strong. And against the yen, which is still weak, losing the black sheep spot against the Aussie, but still very, very weak. Got a little bit of a consolidation happening after a very nice trend. Consolidation, another trend going up and consolidating yet again. So if it gets back down to the 61% or the 50% range here, I'll look for some longs there. And also if I can get a break above that line, the retest and then a counter reversal, I'll then also take that trade. In the pound, still bullish on pound. I've got this long, it's just a bad entry that I got last week. Nonetheless, I'm sitting with it. I'm trailing the stop loss now. I did it last night after I shut down the live stream, unfortunately, but there's still time. You can trail the stop loss here now, so watch on the live stream, guys. The stop loss is now 1.7045, but you can follow that any time of the day on the live stream on YouTube, guys. Every hour I run through the charts there and make notes if I do anything. So you can come anytime during the day and have a look what I'm doing. You can see the live trades, the stop losses, the targets, and so forth. Now, we are long on this, on the breakout, the retest. There was also an option, but it was Friday night. So based on that, I trailed my stop loss, making a new high now, trailing the stop loss at this support. But then I saw this morning that if I draw the Fibonacci in here, the support level is exactly 61%. So I've put in another line there. And with my stop loss now at about 0.4 of what it was, I risk 1%. Now it's about 0.4%. I might be able to add to the trade if I get another 1 hour or 4 hour reversal, reassuming some risk for another potential run up the page. As long as the pound stays stronger than the cat, I want to be long here. Not a great trend at this stage. It started out very strong, then the consolidation getting a bit sticky. But I'll just sit, follow the rules, and if it goes to a target or some form of profit, then I'll take that. If it goes to my stop loss, well, I assumed and accepted the risk before I entered into the trade. So I'll just sit and follow the rules. And the euro-yen, euro much stronger than the yen still. Swing 61% or 50 to 61% trade zone, also consolidating. So if it breaks out and retest and then reverse, I'll then take some longs. And if it comes back down here to the support level here, I'll then look for longs there also, because this could turn into a flag pattern or a wedge pattern or something in this area. There, just a plain straightforward, a little bit of a consolidation with a breakout and a retest and a reversal. Brent oil. Now, just a little bit of explanation. I said this on the live stream yesterday on YouTube. For this specific account, because remember, I just started this $1,000 account end of last year. So the maximum risk I can take here is $10, between $10 and $11. On the 4-hour charts, I saw the piercing line. I marked it and I said that's a trade. I would have entered this trade. I did it on my personal portfolios. My mentoring clients, all of them got in. That's got bigger accounts than $1,000. But to adhere to my risk policies here, I could not enter this physically on YouTube account, because the YouTube account just over $1,000, so I cannot risk. The risk here was $15 from up there with a stop loss at $76.65. That gives you a $1.5, $1.5 on the price here times 10, so it's about a $15 risk, so I could not take that. So what I will do, if it comes back down and it gets back to the halfway mark here, I will consider definitely, maybe if I see some support or something, if I find another good trade there or setup, I'll then take the long. But the Brent oil, it was the daily chart. We had the triangle, the break, the retest, and on the retest, we saw the 4-hour piercing line reversal. So nothing wrong taking the halfway mark. Also, so market, that's most likely where I'm going to try to get in on this portfolio. I do both. I do the halfway marks and I do the normal entries on my personal portfolio on YouTube. For simplicity reasons, I just take one simple trade. That's it. In the US Swiss, consolidation also, run up the pace, consolidation, a little bit of a triangle forming there. I'm still trying the retest. On my mentoring program, we are long on this because this was one of those you could take the break straight. But here on YouTube, we wait for the retest. Well, at this stage, it looks like it's going to retest with the strong dollar up there, having all the sparkle. Swiss still weak. Highly doubt, but I leave it on my watch list in case it gets down there. I'm not saying it will get there. I'm saying if it gets there, I'll get interested. Then the Dow Jones. Well, we have this consolidation, bearish trend, strong dollar, stock market negative. So I would like to see now a 4-hour break, a retest and a candle reversal. Then I'll look at shorts on the Dow Jones. In the US yen, still also something that's on my mentoring program. People are long because it was one of those that you could trade straight. Here we wait for the retest. Now this one didn't retest. We still wait at the 50 to 61%. If it gets back down there, then I'll get interested in going long there. Dollar, yen, you can see how far the dollar is stronger than the yen. Yen gained a little bit. I don't know if it was the yen gaining or the Aussie losing, but they're fighting for the bottom spot. They're fighting for the status of being the black sheep of the market at this stage. But yen is being a black sheep for a very, very long time. So every now and then they take profits on the yen and it pushes it slightly up, but then it fades again. So at this stage, if it gets down there, I'll get interested. We might see another consolidation there. I'm not sure. I'll see later this afternoon, but you can follow that on the live stream. In the Aussie Swiss, not one of the better setups for me, but I want to see what happens there. Because of the Aussie losing speed this fast, I can see Aussie very weak, Swiss neutral against a lot of them, but much stronger than the Aussie. A little bit sideways here, so I drew the Fibonacci in there and I see a very nice 61% level coming in there. I will be cautious if I short this, but this might be a way of getting short in the Aussie if I'm not in something else short on the Aussie. Also Aussie US, we are short on our mentoring program here from up there, but now the retracement back to a 50 to 61% level, that's market structure there, lateral support. Aussie way weaker than the dollar. I mean, this is really the maximum difference there can be between two currencies. So if it gets back up there, well, I'll then look for some shorts and some candle reversals there. Hopefully that can get me short, but I need to be short on the Aussie somewhere or other during the day or tomorrow. Swiss yen. Swiss was on my list yesterday, but it's with the yen strengthening, Swiss in the middle there, it didn't really came back at that stage. Now it's coming back to these levels, but I decided, well, I can still do the Fibonacci. Let me put up the Fibonacci here. Okay, I really, it's below 60, and okay, that's why I took it off. I don't like to trade below the 60 on the Fib level. At that stage, I would have done it, but yeah, no. So I'm going to stick with the breakout. So if the market prove themselves, if the bulls come in, prove themselves with a break and a retest, I'll then consider this, providing that the Swiss stays much stronger than the yen. You can see how the Swiss cat fighting there for that middle two spots. Then my favorite trade idea for today is a potential long on the CAD yen. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so I can keep making content like this. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now let's get back to the CAD yen. CAD much stronger than the yen, also fighting. The only reason why it's really my favorite setup is because we got a stunning flag. The retest and the Fibonacci levels are converging down here, and it's a double confirmation on a strong trend. The CAD yen there is not the best of the best, but I'll see by the time it tests and reverses. I might change my mind, but I like the pattern, the setup the best. That's why it's my favorite one for today. The one thing that worries me is the RS at this stage. So maybe other pairs could have been a better favorite trade for the day. But I like this pattern a lot. It's very textbook, very nice. I like the convergence of the two levels coming down here, the retest and the 61% fib. That's why it's my favorite setup for today. But I'll keep an eye on that. If that tells me not to go, I will not go with it, right? But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, Share your experiences or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. And I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link down in the description, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Don't forget to trade responsibly. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.